Hi everybody.
Hello everyone. This time last year on July 4th we had arrived in Tanzania in preparation for RAW Arusha, and we wanted to take a moment now in the 1 year anniversary to finally get this video out to you and say thank you for all the support that you provided to make sure that it came through.
Yeah, we know it was a life-changing experience for us, and we know that it was also a life-changing experience for all the students that attended as well. Young people from 7 different countries, 20 of them who worked side by side with us and with the local craftsmen and with the folks from Nema Village and Nema House. And we just want to express our gratitude to all of you for helping to make that happen in the many big and small ways that you supported us through this experience and helped bring this experience to all these other young people. So thank you so much, and actually on behalf of the Nema Village and the children there that benefited from our work, we want to thank you as well.
So at the end of the program we do a kind of an exit interview with all the students to kind of get a little bit of feedback as to what it meant to them to be there. And we've clipped a bunch together, and so take a little time. It's probably about 20-25 minutes, maybe pop some popcorn and sit back and enjoy it, and because I think you'll see the impact that it made on those students. So again, thank you very much.
Asante sana.
The fact that we have people coming from outside is a good thing because they come with their ideas, and sometimes their ideas don't really work in this context, but if they stay there they wouldn't know why they don't work. So they come here to learn about why their ideas aren't really suited, so maybe they could adapt them further. We come here to give you the reasons why your ideas aren't suited. At the same time, we get ideas from you. It's a transfer of, you could call it technology, but it's a transfer of ideas, and I think it's really good.
This experience in 3 words, it was thrilling, and it was challenging in like a strength kind of way and a mental kind of way, because trying to figure out how to do something I've never done, which is every RAW project, but in this one I've never done anything with bricks, right? And figuring out how to do mortar and how to make a perfectly straight wall with all these kind of crazy gaps, and all the bricks are, you know, at least a bit square, but how that all came together. Then I think just fun. It's been a truly, thrilling kind of adventure, and every moment of it is a ton of fun. I wouldn't miss it.
Enlightening, humbling, certainly, and very energetic.
Eye-opening is one, just learning all the different processes of construction, and beautiful, seeing how it can all come, like I said earlier, a rough construction method. Just mortaring can be beautiful, it can be an art form. Everyone working together is beautiful. Thinking about who we're helping, and then thinking about the final product, even though we won't see it in person unless we come back, which I hope I do. That is beautiful.
I think throughout the whole experience, I don't want to say it because I feel like I don't want to devalue everything else, but the relationships that I made on this trip were like incredible. I think like there were so many people on this trip that I didn't expect to like interact with, or even like I don't know, be able to like build friendships just because they're such a wide project, like with the construction managers and like the craftsmen and like everyone who's like on board. I expected like I don't know, being a lot more anonymous because it's such a big project and there's such little time. But I think what was insane was like, yeah, just like the bonds built between everybody. Like I've never worked with contractors as an architect because I'm not licensed. But like it was amazing, and we ended up doing like a magic show with our contractor and having like an amazing dinner, and that stuff doesn't happen in the States. And so I expected to like bring a lot more U.S. culture over, with like the interaction and being a little bit more like serious or like less like, I don't know, casual. But because you're working so closely and like have the same goal, and like RAW brings out, like it filters through like a lot of different people who are like unwilling to be somewhere like here, I think it like creates this opportunity for this more like this group of people that's still super dynamic, but I don't know, really like-minded, and I think that was awesome. Yeah, but that doesn't devalue everything else we've done, like the construction and learning and everything. But it's just like it just is incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one there was more people to work with, and that was fun to see so many different ideas come together, and sometimes they were challenging and sometimes they were fun and insightful, but it was all the best part is like you knew everyone wanted to make the best possible building, and that was what everyone wanted to do, and it was a lot of good things came from that friction at times, and then we all pushed together. So I think that was a little bit I wasn't sure how that would play out, and it's been great. I've definitely grown from it, and I'm sure everyone else has. And I think working with the local craftsmen has been an unexpected and insightful experience, and that was really awesome. Happy to have that. So I think that was great.
Like there's one of the moments I love it so much that it's when it's in the first few days when we're laying the brickworks, and then I think it was Sai who just like he laid the first brick and he's ready to lay the other like on the row. Then he just pointed out to me and like asking me to do the mortar on that, lay the mortar out. And he's totally trusted me to do that. He just like he pointed that to me, give me that task, like give me all the trust, and then he just working on something else. I feel so trusted and so respected in that way. And that happened later when I'm working on something else, like doing the trust. It's not just trust from the local helpers, it's also from our other members from this workshop. Like they let me measure all the things for the truss, and we work together. Like we just really have this kind of like sometimes feels like I've known this group of people for a longer time, not just for 2 weeks, because we work so well together, and everybody's been trusting each other for completing the task, and even there's changes to make, then we trust in the decision that others are making. So I think that's really fantastic.
None of this was expected at all. I just been blown away probably by the relationships we built, not only with our group from RAW, but also with the people in here. As I mentioned to Charlie, I feel humbled by everyone. Like, it's not like I have a big ego, but you always, as an architect, it's a lot of self-drive most of the time, especially during university. You're like, it's your design, your ideas, and you call the shots. But here, like, input from everywhere, input from even people that are not studying architecture have some sort of idea what a house should be, and that just adds to what you think a house is, or what the definition of whatever term is. So that has added a lot to the whole experience. I've been more than happy with this.
It's gorgeous here. It's insane how beautiful it is. I keep forgetting we're in Africa, but it kind of hits you once you get these expansive views. But the culture in general has been so welcoming. We decided as a couple of us just to try to run home every day to and from the site, and I feel like that was probably one of the things that helped me feel even more absorbed into this culture, because we got to like run past people's homes and the kids would come running out and wave, and just we look different, obviously. It's like this is probably the most strangest thing that they've ever seen running down their road, but like just the fact that they were so excited and just like wanted to just say hi, and we could say hi and just have that exchange of culture that you don't normally get. It's really amazing that they were as friendly as they were and just genuine to us no matter what. You know, we're obviously foreigners here. We're trying to be respectful of the culture, the language barriers, and the social norms, and for us to like come in and just them to just say like thanks for coming and really good to see you or welcome, like that's all we would hear is karibu as we were running down the road. It was so nice just to have that. I mean, we felt a little bit like we stood out, but at the same time they were really welcoming too. So
first I feel really grateful that I'm gonna start crying. that I'm here right now, that all these people are here, and
I don't know how in my life I was able to get to this point. Like, it's incredible, and that everyone here is so amazing, and just being able to work with locals and these other like really talented individuals has been, I'm just so grateful that I was able to experience this and learn from it. And I think there's also been a lot of emotional moments for me, like just and really just in Tanzania, like in general, like when I kind of look at all the kids playing in Nima House, and they're all like so happy and healthy and running around, and it's just like, it's really powerful to just, like a powerful emotion to stand there and like see all these kids and this kind of community that we've been a part of building, but that's been built by all these amazing people that have contributed financially or physically or whatever that may be. But also when we see the basketball players and we stood in this giant circle of people holding hands, it was just like wow, I can't believe that I'm in this circle right now with these people. I think it's just like the people here are like really amazing.
Yeah, I think challenging is the first one. As I said before, the first day is definitely scary in a way, and you never imagine that you can get to the point where we are today. Inspiring. Heading back home with a lot of ideas, with a lot of excitement about being able to talk about what I went through these weeks, and how that's going to influence my professional life and my personal life, and then impactful. Like 2 weeks ago we didn't have these walls. 2 weeks ago the kids that are going to live in this house didn't have a home, and 2 weeks ago I didn't think I was going to be able to do this.
Everybody here is so welcoming. You wave at every single person that you pass on the street and they wave back, and they're so excited to see you. Whereas I have these preconceived notions that people in other countries are resentful towards Americans or don't want them in their country, because that's a lot of what we experienced in Europe. American tourists have a kind of a bad rep, but it seems like here they're so excited just to share what they have with us and their cultures and their language, and it's a unique place, I think.
Oh man, this was I mean, there's the other levels of our site and the context of our project with Nima House and U-Care and the orphanage and this whole setting in Africa, but the community of the building project is really what I connected to more directly than the orphanage. Not that we didn't lose sight of the home that we're building, but that's been a good connection. So there's a community aspect. I choose that one. I like the philosophy of slowly, pole, pole. This is one big brick at a time has been a theme.
I don't know. I kind of just enjoyed carrying bricks. It was simple, and you could just get into like the rhythm of doing it, and then.
Describing RAW itself, I would say it's very adventurous, humbling, and this one specifically has been very refreshing. I think it's really nice to see the people and how they work and the culture here.
One is eye-opening. I guess that would be a pretty common one, but it has been a completely new experience for me, and a good a good preview of what my career could be in architecture and what I could be doing in architecture besides just the corporate route. Because this is like exactly the kind of projects that I would love to do in the future, and being able to see the process of it, even just like a small portion of it, has been eye-opening, and I've learned a lot from it.
I would say fun and experience.
and also inspiration, I would say. Yeah.
Third one, life-changing. Just I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go back to America the same person I was. It's taught me that I have so much to be grateful for, and just it's just people here are so happy with so little, and they appreciate the simple things in life, and I really love that. And I feel like I get caught up in like materials and like wanting things and being selfish, and I really hope that when I go home I'm going to keep this mindset and realize that it's not about those things. It's more about like memories and experiences and like communication with people and human contact.
Probably teamwork, local culture. Local culture was amazing, and the built experience. That's my three words.
The three things would be magical. I had these, and so it was magical, life-changing, and just super inspirational. I know that's just 2 words, but inspirational. Do I have to tell why?
Yeah.
So magical in the sense of, you know, going back to the whole thing of completely different cultures, no knowledge of the language, and all of a sudden you have a bond with someone that's in Arusha, Tanzania, Africa. And that to me is just super magical. Because, like, let's be honest, Facebook, that's not possible. Twitter, that's not possible. News, that's not possible. And even, like, I feel that a lot of the volunteer groups that come out here, and yeah, they work with the locals and whatnot, but this experience was much more than that, because we woke up 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, started working at 8 and leaving now until 5, and it's just a lot of time invested into this, and it's just super life-changing, and it's just magical. I don't know how it works. Inspirational, because it really teaches young designers that anything is possible. Again, she couldn't believe that we would be able to build something like this, and that just really inspires you to push yourself more, learn from other people, from other students, from your other peers, whether it's sketching techniques, whether it's the way you take in sight, the way you make your drawings, the way you communicate, the way you talk to other designers in teamwork situations. That's something that, you know, seeing how well it works here just really inspires you. I know that I won't be the same person when I get back home. Whether it's the way I spend my money, the way I treat other people, the way I look at designs, the way I live my everyday life, like, I will really think back to this experience and not take anything for granted, because truly blessed to have the life that we have, and being able to, and I can say this from experience. I was talking earlier to Isabel, and she asked me, Pancho, do you ever imagine yourself being in the position you are now? Or what would your life have been if you never came to the US? And I swear, completely different person. I've had so many great opportunities, including this one especially, that I never in a million years, when I was 6 years old, did I imagine I would become an architect and design and build a house for children with disabilities that are orphans in Africa. So I think it's life-changing. So I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you. 谢谢.
Thank you so much.
Спасибо.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Just want to thank you for your support. Thank you.
Thanks. 감사합니다.
Thank you for your support.
Gracias por su soporte.
Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you for your support.
Asante. Thank you.